Welcome to English class. I hope everyone's doing great. Today's lesson, we will learn about using modals appropriately. This video lesson will help you use modals appropriately. You will also learn what modals are and their different kinds and functions. You will learn how to use them appropriately and specifically to express different intentions. Now here are the objectives. First, define modals. Second, enumerate the different modals and their functions. Third, determine the condition conveyed by modals in sample sentences. And fourth, use modals to express specific intentions. This time, let us complete the following sentences by choosing the correct modal. Number 1. Blank, I borrow your cell phone. Number 2. Mr. Cruz, blank, speak French. Number 3. During the SEQ, people blank stay at home. Number 4. To prevent the spread of the virus, one blank wash his or her hands often. And number 5. All Filipinos blank work together to combat the pandemic. In English language, verbs are a part of speech that show an action or a condition. However, there are also verbs that express possibility, ask for permission, highlight someone's ability, and show a necessity or obligation. These verbs are called modals. Modals or modal verbs or modal auxiliaries are irregular verbs in English. They function differently from normal verbs that normally express a condition or show action. Modals give a different function to the main verb and are used for special purposes, namely, express certainty or possibility, show a willingness, an obligation, and a necessity, and express an ability. Keep in mind that modals do not change in form, which means it could be used for both singular and plural subjects. They are also followed by base form of the verb. Now let's take a look at the list of modals and how they are used in sentences. Must, a strong obligation, a logical conclusion or certainty. Must not, a prohibition. Can, an ability, a permission or less formal, a possibility. Could, an ability in the past, a polite permission, a possibility or weaker. May, a permission, more formal, a possibility or probability. Should or ought to, a 50% obligation, an advice, a logical conclusion. Had better, an advice. Might, a polite permission, a possibility or probability. Need not, a lack of necessity, absence of obligation. This time, let's do a self-check. Choose the correct modal inside the parentheses to complete the sentence and write it on the line provided. 1. Unfortunately, my family blank go on a vacation because of the quarantine. 2. I blank review for my online examination tomorrow. 3. The president blank tighten quarantine measures if COVID cases continue to rise. 4. Blank I leave the room now. And 5. We blank go back to normal unless there's already a vaccine. Let's have another activity. Identify whether the modal is used in its correct context. Write true or false in the line provided. 1. The COVID virus may be present for years. 2. You might not wear a mask if you are a frontliner. 3. Scientists might invent a vaccine soon. 4. Everyone must follow social distancing protocols. And 5. Can scientists invent a vaccine soon? Let's check what you have learned by answering the following questions. 1. What are modals? 2. What are the special characteristics of modals? And 3. What is the specific function of modals? Now for our final activity, match the sentence with its specific intention. Choose your answer from the box. 1. Anybody can help someone in need. Helping has no requirement. 2. Scientists must work round the clock in order to provide an effective vaccine for COVID-19. 3. May I ask what's the widely used brand of alcohol? 4. People should help each other, especially in times of great need. And 5. The vaccine might be available soon. Thank you for joining today's class. I hope that you learned something from our discussion. See you next meeting. Bye!